Mosquitoes could be considered the most dangerous animals in the world. They infect thousands of humans each year with malaria, dengue, yellow fever, and a host of other diseases. In the ongoing battle to protect people from these flying transmitters, scientists, such as Dr. Chelsea Smartt at the IFAS Florida Medical Entomology Laboratory, are on the front lines of mosquito research.
Most of the work that I do with my staff and my graduate students is to look at mechanisms in the mosquito, and this is molecular mechanisms that we could isolate and adapt as alternative control measures. And now this would be something that would act as a vaccine for the mosquito. So something that is natural in the mosquito that they already produce that we could capitalize on and that we could use to block the parasite in the mosquito so that it doesn't come out into humans.
Smartt's goal at the FMEL is to interfere with the mosquito's ability to transmit pathogens, or organisms that transmit diseases, to humans. These pathogens include chikungunya, West Nile, and the Zika virus, a disease that became a heightened concern with a 2015 outbreak in Brazil. One part of her work has identified gene products related to a mosquito's ability to become infected with West Nile virus. By examining different attributes of mosquito populations, she determined the eggs of a specific type of mosquito, Aedes albopictus, collected in Brazil, were infected with the Zika virus.
I was in Brazil when the outbreak first started in 2015, so I'd gone there to get collaborators, and we were interested in learning how all the viruses were circulating at the same time in their countries. And I wanted to know which mosquito vectors were playing a role, so we actually got some good collaborative work there and publications.
She also seeks to address the ongoing worldwide issue of mosquito insecticide resistance.
That means that when you spray the mosquitoes, a very small subset get knocked down, but a larger subset get exposed and they're able to lay eggs, and then those next generation are resistant and more resistant and more resistant. So our job as mosquito researchers is to try to alleviate some of that. And so a lot of us are working on trying to discover the mechanisms that control this resistance phenotype and see if we can reverse it or find countermeasures that will work with the resistant mosquitoes. So we're all trying to do our part to counteract this resistance.
Dr. Smartt has started to investigate the potential of a natural spatial repellent to keep mosquitoes out of homes and off of humans.
So we were provided funding to look at alternative control methods that industry could develop for mosquito control. So we decided we would look at an essential oil, a thyme oil, and we wanted to see is if we substituted essential oil as a control measure or a spatial repellent to keep mosquitoes out of your house, would resistance develop, and would the mechanisms be the same as when you do resistance to pyrethroid? So that was the whole focus of the experiment.
Smartt considers her research and the results as a catalyst for exploration.
I view it as a puzzle, and I really, it's very satisfying. Even the small incremental steps are exciting because you don't know what you're going to find. For me, it's very exciting when I look into the human research end and find molecules that I can use in the mosquito world, and that keeps me excited about the whole thing. So yeah, that keeps me going.